Hey, cleaners, if it's slow where you're at right now, don't freak out. It's winter. There's been a big freeze across a lot of the country as I speak. There's been ice and snow in the Seattle area. My neighbors have frozen pipes. Down south, we've got clients in Texas and Mississippi and Tennessee and other areas where there's been snow and ice, freezing temperatures, and people are not calling to get their carpets cleaned and their upholstery cleaned when it's freezing and snowing outside and you're not used to it where you live. In the Midwest, there's been a lot of snow. It's been very cold there and very snowy there. I think we all saw the snow on TV watching the football games over the last couple of days. So listen, if you're a cleaner in an area where it's getting cold and snowy and the phones are starting to slow down, you're not getting many leads, it's really tempting to look at your business and go, oh no, something's wrong. But you got to untie the seasonality and the weather from your business a little bit and realize that it's not a great idea to make changes in your business based on the weather and what's going on outside. If you want to pause your ads temporarily because there's a huge ice storm in your city and obviously nobody's going to get their carpets cleaned for the next 3 days, that's one thing. But pausing your ads because it's winter and it's cold outside and you feel like nobody's going to get their carpets cleaned until April, that's a poor decision. I wouldn't make that decision. If you're looking to grow your cleaning business, shutting your ads off in the winter is not something we recommend to clients that book cleaning jobs. We have clients here who run their ads all winter long, which is what we recommend. They don't reduce their budgets in winter. If anything, they raise their budgets up in spring to bring in more leads. But in winter, we leave a consistent budget so that you're advertising, even if your competitors are not. And some people, they're not comfortable with that in their business yet. If your finances aren't there yet, if you aren't able to afford to run ads all winter and you're not bringing in, as much money as you are in the spring and summer, when finances get tight, if you can't make it work, you can't make it work, right? That's just the reality that some cleaners have to deal with. But if you are trying to grow your cleaning business, then the reality that you have to deal with in that case is that sometimes it takes money to make money. And when it slows down in winter, that's reality for the cleaning business. For a lot of cleaners that we work with, it's going to slow down in winter. If you slow down your advertising to the point where you stop it, or you reduce your budget to where you can't get any results on Google or on Facebook, you're going to take the few leads that you are getting, the few jobs that you are getting, and the little bit of revenue that you are bringing in, and you're going to bring that to zero, right? You're going to bring it down to zero. So sometimes it can be hard to be in a business that's not making a ton of money in the middle of winter and you're still spending money on advertising. And that can be a little difficult as things tighten up. But as you get more experience in your business, you'll either figure out ways to bring in more revenue in the winter, ways to cut other expenses in winter, or ways to save more of your money in the good months so that you can make it through winter. Some people roll out additional services. A lot of people, though, what they do during this downtime is they find other ways to grow their business. They go out and they do a lot of their door knocking during the winter. They go out and they offer to do free cleanings. Let me clean a spot on your tile. Let me clean a room in your hotel and show you what we can do. People go out and do a lot of door knocking. They look for commercial jobs. We work with some pretty smart cleaners who they use this downtime to grow their business. They don't use it to sit around and fret about how their business isn't growing or about how it's slow. Some of them go on vacation, sure, right? If you're going to have downtime every single winter, you might as well take a week off in January, right? But then most of the smart cleaners that we work with, they get right back to it. They start pounding the pavement. They have their employees, if their employees are working for them throughout winter, let's say you have salaried employees, they have their employees work on other things like door knocking, putting out flyers, going and knocking on commercial businesses and introducing you, trying to dig up property management work, partnerships with local companies that you might want to work with, house cleaners, any other type of business that you might want to partner with locally. This is a great time to reach out to them because they might be slow this time of year too. So take the time that you have and go do some activities that can help drum up business for you in the slow season, because when spring gets here, and it is just around the corner, spring is always just around the corner, winter's not going to last forever. When spring gets here, you want to have those strong partnerships in place. You want your ads to have been running all winter long and bringing in leads consistently so that when you turn your budget up a little bit, or when the search volume starts to go up and more people are searching for carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning and rug cleaning services, when that happens in spring, you want your ad account to be positioned well. You want your business to be positioned well, right? So take this time, take the downtime, grow your business, think critically about what you want to do in the next year, and then put a plan together and go take some action on it. I hope this was helpful. If this video was helpful, hit like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And I'm Ruben with Book Cleaning Jobs. I'll talk with you later. Bye.